Welcome back, folks. Today we're going to be talking about Qualifier 2. Also, if you guys didn't know, Qualifier 1, we did make it on it. It was not pretty. We had some luck at the end, but we had some pretty rough sizes. We did make it, so I won't be streaming today, but Rex will be streaming. I'll leave his link below. Go check him out. He got fourth last year here with what we're doing. So definitely check him out. He's going to be having fun today. Also, I want to say a big congrats to Newcomb, one of our friends who won this. He actually was using the Liberty Spoon just like we were as well, and he had an insanely good run. So, actually, I did, for me, real quick, I did worse than I did last year, and I only had five uniques. Last year, I had 172 with five uniques, so kind of tells you how it went. But anyway, guys, for qualifier two, it's at Michigan. Obviously, you guys know the temperature and the stuff when you're doing your practices. So they are, it will be the sunny day of the, here, let's go up. It'll be this one right here, as you can see, day 4. It'll be start at 1 p.m. But it said that day, and when you set it up, the weather pattern, as you can see, I'll show it to you guys again, is down here. It is 53, 2.2. I can't actually physically show you, but because I have a league up for next week, but you guys get the drift. We've done that a million times. So you're going for trophy brook trout, trophy tiger trout, and unique tiger trout at Michigan. So I did this video last year, and I'm going to show you some things that I talked about last year and the two unique spots here last year. So this is a setup that this and the other one right here are the setups that we were using last year. Rex actually just used this one and made it just fine. And so if you guys want to pause, you can see them two setups. But this year, after practicing, I found another good setup that solved a lot of issues that I was having with both of these. So they'll bite a little bit slower on this 4.0. It works really good later on. And by the way, please use a spot reel when you're using this on 2-speed. It is literally the same as the Kraken on 3, so people that are using their Kraken are wasting their time. Because if this is on 2, when it goes to 4, it'll reel in way quicker. We did that video on recovery. If you guys want, you can check that out. But if you can, you want to use the highest recovery possible. And the spot is much better. Not to mention it has 2 pounds more drag possibilities, so you're getting more out of the pole. But back to this. This is the setup here that we mainly use. We use this one, the Zeus one too, and they both still work. The problem with this one is when something hits it like Atlantic salmon, they fight you. Now, it's not an hour-long fight, but you guys know that any minute that you're fighting something that isn't going to help you, you're wasting your time. So this setup will work great. Rex got fourth with it last year. Now, last year I made qualifier 1 too, so I practiced and helped the guys out to get here, but for Rex to get fourth, but I didn't get to fish it. So this new setup is nice because it casts out far, it doesn't fight anything, and it still works really good, guys. This is for you guys that don't know, this is a Thora 9.6. Big River 6500. So you're still getting the really quick recovery of dragging a fish in when you're done, and you're still being able to cast out really far. You can cast out really far on this setup, and pretty much any of the grubs work. I had the best luck with the Old Glory grub, but actually, if you don't have the Old Glory grub, the X Series grub works good. And also, some of the 4-inch shads work pretty good, including the X Series one. So there's a few options there. And also this yellow grub worked pretty good right here. But this is the one I had the best luck with. So let's go to the lake, and I'm going to show you where to fish here. There's 2 unique spots. Here, let's get to a better time frame so you guys can see better here. So when you spawn in, you just come over here. and you can cast all the way to here, to the boat. But honestly, I find the best luck in between these two marks here, and I will show you these two spots here. And for the people last year on the comments that uh, says the 4-0 they struggled with, this is actually my mark right here. This is the bullet spinner on the tiger trout. So you can see the 4-0 does work just fine. It does, you know, just like anything, you need to practice it. So these are the two marks right here. Okay, so with these setups, I will show you guys this one. This one right here, you'll get a little bit of fight on it. This is what we used mostly last year, as you guys could see by our streams. But you kind of wait for this one to drop down to the middle, and then you do stop and go all the way back when you're using that one. And with the Fire Zeus, kind of the same thing, but you're trying to get as much cast as you can out of it. You can see it does reach out there just fine with the bullet spinner to both marks. And this one is you do 2-speed, stop and go. If for some reason you do want to use the Kraken, which I wouldn't recommend, it's 3-speed. And then also here for this guy, and I'll actually show you this guy. This one again is 2-speed, stop and go. This one's a little different here. So if you put the heavier weight on it, so it's the 3/4 ounce, 21 gram weight I have on it, you could do 3-speed for later on. But right away, I just do 2-speed, stop and go in the middle, and it'll slowly sink down, guys. And another little trick for this place too, that I do is, oh, we got something on here. And what I'll do is I'll aim down so they don't unhook themselves. If you point down in the water, is you'll see this thing has a lot harder time unhooking itself. And most of the unis hit from 150 to 190 feet here. So I'm a little curious to see what we actually have here. And we got a brown trout. So you'll get a couple of them. But you guys can see if you aim down, you won't lose very much. And then the second spot here is over at Sandy Cape. And we're going to walk over and I'll show you both marks. Now, this unique spot I don't think many people know about unless you guys watched my last year's video because we found it last year. So I don't know that really too many people have this second unique spot. Now, the dock is better, and I want to be very clear about the dock is better, but if you're really struggling there, you can come over here, and you can see, oh, there's the mark right there. And when we look out, this is the stand mark right here, 135.8, negative 175. And as you can see here, another one on a 4-0, but as you can see here, this is a uni spot. Now, if you catch a unique over here, you're not going to catch a unique here. But what is really nice about this spot here, guys, let's say you catch, so one thing that's important that nobody really talks about is your respawn timers. You have to, if you catch a unique up here, you need to catch it within 45 minutes, guys. And the reason for that is so you have a chance at another one. These have around a 1 hour and 15-minute real-time spawn. So 5 hours in game on the uniques. And in each location, so that is the case. So if you get one here, you're not going to get one anywhere else on the lake for another hour and 15 minutes around that time frame. The other interesting thing here, guys, really quick, I'm trying to make this a short video, but there's some important details that you guys need to know, is each species has 3 trophies on their respawn, and the trophies actually respawn quicker. The trophies respawn in 45 minutes. So once you get 3 trophies of each species here, if you're lucky enough to get that, because the beginning's a little slow, then you want to go over here and get 3 more trophies from down on that spot I showed you there. So hopefully by the end you have, you know, your smallest fish is 2.5 pounds or 3 pounds. Ideally you'd want it to be 3 pounds. But anyway, guys, hopefully this helps you out, and we'll see you next time.